Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to the Tarot Mini Forecast this week for the Earth signs, and that's for Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. And I'm using the new Mythic Tarot. It's the same ones as my original deck, but they've just made a new sort of version of it. And anyway, we'll see what comes through. Already I can feel the energies happening. Okay, so starting off with Capricorn, and also my apologies for not being here. I did have some internet issues if you didn't watch my last video, but we're up and running again, so all good. Starting with Capricorn, sorry. I can feel the angels just tickling me just to make me laugh, I guess. Okay, Capricorn. Okay. Alright, see what we're going to get this week. Oh, this is funny. This came out in the last air signs one, and it is the moon card. Okay, the moon generally is it's a major card, of course. It's a major situation going on in your life, and generally it does indicate deception on some level. Okay, maybe you're deceiving yourself in some way, or I don't know, maybe someone is deceiving you. It is something where you need to really trust in your first thoughts on situations, in your intuition as well. It's also showing that perhaps something that's happened in the past, or something that you did in the past, is now coming back towards you. And it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. You know, we always do good things as well. So something is happening that is a definite reflection of the past. I'm also feeling that you're getting a lot of messages from perhaps your spirit guides or the angels as well. And you may notice a pressure in the front of your, or just like in your third eye area, or for some people when they're getting the clairaudience come in, you get it in the back of your ears, and this happens to me quite frequently when I'm talking to you all. So notice these different pressures, and if someone is sending you some negative energy, it's really wise that you say, any energy that is not my own needs to leave now. And if you like to talk to your angels about that, you know, Archangel Raphael and the angels of clairvoyance are really good to work with to remove any energy that's not your own, any negative energy, any curses that you think have been put on you, and this lifts it all. Okay, all it takes is our belief in anything. We're believing it's there, we need to believe it's gone, and it lifts it all. So if you're getting too much pressure coming in, just remember that you are in control. You can filter this energy from coming forward if it gets too much. Don't be in two minds with yourself about everything that you do. So when you make a decision to do something, don't then say, well, maybe I should have done this, or maybe I should have done that. It's like you're wearing yourself out doing that overthinking or over planning thing in your life. But right now, just remember the things that you did in the past and change the way in which you react to them now, okay? Because this is a whole new circumstance for you. It's a major turning point in your life. We've got the major card here. Emotions may be tried and tested, but most importantly, listen to that inner voice within you without second guessing every decision that you make, okay? It's really, really important. So other than this, pay attention to all the signs around you, that you are supported and guided, you know, and give thanks for those things too. And make sure you're just clearing yourself as much as you can. Okay, so that is a message for Capricorn. And now for Taurus. Okay, let's close my eyes. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Oh, the Empress. Okay, so this is a really good card. It could be that there's somebody around you who is pregnant perhaps, or maybe there's news of this pregnancy around you. You've been feeling really good about yourself lately. Things are changing. There is a need for you to really ground yourself though. Sometimes when we're sort of too up in the air and we're doing all of our spiritual work and things like that, the physical body can take on a lot of extra pressure that's not needed, and you know, it starts to, you have back problems, you have leg problems, you know, sometimes your nerves you know, are oppressed because your whole body's trying to take on all of this stuff and you haven't protected or shielded yourself properly. Okay, so someone may be pregnant around you. There may be a real change in situations happening for you. Things, you're letting go of a lot of different things as well. There is a message of abundance coming your way, and to be sure that you are very grateful for these things in your life. Maybe you don't always feel grateful for the things that you've had, and you often lose things because of that. This is saying to make sure that you're being grateful, and also that you're being really, really honest as well. Being honest with yourself, being honest with other people, because if you're not doing that, and you know that you're not doing that and not being honest with yourself, it will really eat you up faster than anything else, and you can start having all kinds of problems going on from that. Okay, but at the moment it looks like you're in a happy place, and you're moving on to new pastures. Maybe for some people there's going to be some travel happening as well, but just be careful. There's still that warning in there of making sure that you're grounding yourself, and being honest with yourself, being careful about getting caught up in situations that you weren't quite ready for, and just trust in your intuition and go with the flow as well. Okay, so that's the message for Taurus. And for Virgo, okay, to think then. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, and this is a major card for you as well. Okay, so we've had all the major cards for the earth signs. So for Virgo, you're stepping out into the unknown. This is a journey that you're undertaking, and it can be a risk. That's always one of the messages for the Fool card. It can be a risk. It can be opportunities for you as well, and maybe not everybody is that pleased about those decisions that you're making. I always feel that you have to do things that you feel are right for yourself, and maybe you don't need anybody else's permission to do those things. You will know within your own self whether something's right for you or not. Because when it's right for you, you feel that warmth inside. When it's wrong, you feel tight and anxious. And there's also another message here about, true guidance. And true guidance comes from, it never comes from worry. True guidance comes when you're in a clear mind space, and you've been in a meditative state, or you're really you cleansed and cut yourself away from all the negative stuff, and then you can make get that clear guidance coming through. When you're worried and you're trying to get guidance, you're not really getting true guidance. It's more egotistical guidance, or you could start getting the wrong feeling going on within you. Okay, so true guidance is when everything's clear in your mind, and false guidance is when you're worrying and trying to make decisions in that way. Okay, but you need to move forward now. The time is now. A new path has opened up in front of you. It's time to step forward with this as well. Keep moving forward, and be trusting of yourself. Don't doubt yourself for a second. This is a big thing in your life, but it's going to be very worthwhile. So do the things that you want to do without worrying so much about what everyone else thinks about it. Okay, it's a big message for you there. Okay, so that's the message for the earth signs. Hope that you enjoyed that, and until the next one, it is goodbye for now.